Hello, everyone, and welcome to TarotStache. I am here with the amazing Donna Marie from Healing Readings by Donna Marie. And today we're doing readings, and we're using the giveaway tool. And in order to get entered for a reading, hashtag read just once. If you are selected by the giveaway tool, we will ask you to put in your question, all in caps, so that we can read it. No finance, love, or health readings. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe. Tap the bell.
To Gerald.
and to Donna, because all of the links to our channels and to way you can show your support are listed below. This I have to say came as a result because we had such a good time on Monday.
We did.
Yes,
yeah.
we did. I'm just like going, let's do some readings together, and people wanted that to happen as well. So
yeah, and it's always a pleasure to do readings, but Gerald, it's a real pleasure to do some readings with you. This is our first doing readings together.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm like going, ooh, Gerald have to level up his game, kids.
You are already leveled up, sir. I have seen you. You are very gifted. You're a very gifted reader,
thank you.
And you are also entertaining as well. So it's not the stuffy, because some of the stuff we do see, it is very daunting sometimes, but absolutely, when you make it fun and
I think it is one of those things. Thank you for that. I do try. The energy that we come into a reading situation with really can augment the reading. It can help it. It helps to connect with to the person doing the reading, and I think that's really, really great. By the way, we have all sorts of people here. Mods, please watch this one, TarotStache. So
yeah, keep an eye on that one.
Somebody's got to be trouble. I am Lulu. Kath is here. Speaking of which, mods.
Oh, watch that one.
Yeah. Karmic Karen.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, it's great to see everybody. I'm probably missing some people. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. Hello. So Michelle Krantz has joined us. Had enough. Lori.
I like that name.
Had enough. Oh yeah.
I always love the play on words that people use.
Yes. Not sure why I added more at the first time I tried. Well, it's okay. Rachel has joined us. Jackie B. Readings. Anya Ashdown. It's great to see everybody here. Annie Bear is here. And Annie Bear, did I see this correct? I have a reading with Donna tomorrow.
Yes, she does. I'm so excited.
I love that. I love that. Karmic Karen said, so fun always. My dimples are aching already from smiling.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. So it's great to see everybody. Thank you for coming. I know it's kind of early for the West Coasters. And hi, Pamela. Good to see you.
Pamela. And so, okay. So I've probably missed a few people. My apologies, but Mercury in Leo Lady is here. So let me ask you this. Tell me about your reading style so people can get a slice of that, because as people are listening, they're liking and subscribing to their videos and to our channels because it's free. They are putting in #read. We are going to be doing as many readings as we can. Today, I would like us both to be able to offer our perspective on the question each person asks. So it's not so one or the other. We're both going to do it. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really.
Really.
Really, people, really.
Yeah.
So how do you tell me about your reading style? If that, and by the way, I didn't tell Donna Marie I was going to do this.
Yeah. So deer in the headlights. So my style is when somebody asks a question, I get into their energy, I feel their energy, and then I shuffle the cards. And so then I will pull 3 cards probably today, like a quick 3 cards. So it'll give you kind of what's been going on before, what's happening now, and then what the possible outcome can be. Remember, everybody has free will. So if there is a daunting kind of outcome, you can change that at any given time by changing your actions, by changing your decision, by changing, because there will be like, oh, should I get together with this person in a love relationship? Yeah, things look good. It's going forward. But what I see is that you may be getting your heart broken. So you may want to hold back. Yeah. That kind of stuff. So and it might be because you find out the person's actually married or something. So
yeah.
And
yeah. I do want to say hello to Dana Worth Official. Dana is supplying the questions for Tuesdays back and forth with Jamie and Gerald. Wow. Jamie has the questions, Gerald does not. So this is not something that Gerald likes, and that's okay.
Well, that was kind of like Monday. I didn't have any fair warning of what the questions were.
Well, and then you had a few questions for me. And by the way, that show is linked below.
Yes. Yeah, I have it on mine as well. So I am that was fun. And that was,
it was great fun.
Yeah.
So, and we will figure out a time.
Words.
We will figure out a time for me to show up on Donna Marie's channel.
Yes.
And she can grill me with more questions if she wants.
Yeah.
So Madame Maru has joined us. So
hi, Madame Maru.
Yeah. I think so. For me, one of the things that I do is with the readings, I really get myself into a place of being receptive for the message that's going to be most beneficial for the person for whom I'm reading. That being said, I'm also willing to give hard messages and in a way that people can try to hear them. So this is something that I have found I get tapped on quite a bit from spirit team, whatever you want to call it.
Exactly. So, and also if there's messages that I shouldn't be kind of saying on YouTube, that is kind of, I will ask the person to please just email me, just say, hey, it's me. You gave me, you told me to touch base. I'll give you the rest of the reading. I won't charge you. I'll just give you the rest of the reading. Sometimes there's messages that are not to be shared in public. And I don't get that often, but they do come. So if I ask you to email me, just email me. I'll just send you the rest of the message, and that's that. And you don't have to reply or anything else. I'll just send you the rest of the message.
Yeah. Well, and I do try to work with in this format. I try to very much get don't tell me anything that I'm not able to say publicly, because this is a public venue, and everybody has their space. So,
and we have to be very careful. Like I don't want to be going blah 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 blah. But normally they don't. I get this very rarely when doing live readings. private readings are different if you have warnings or whatever, but sometimes, yeah, it's just sometimes there'll be the very odd one that I get that it's like you need to tell them, but this isn't the format.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing readings. We are actually, we're using the giveaway tool, #read. With that in mind, I am just making sure that we've got everybody. So I am going to add this to the screen. I'm going to play a little bit of music. We've got 18 people. And we're going to pull 4 names. And
Michelle Krantz. Winner, Michelle Krantz.
Michelle, type your question all in caps for us. And the reason we're doing 4, we're picking 4, is it gives us an opportunity to try to answer some specific questions.
Had enough. Had enough. Congratulations. Please type your all in caps, your question all in caps, please. Love that name.
Yes. And Teresa was like, when got unsubscribed and resubscribed, it's been weird.
Yes. How do we say this name?
Eva J.
Eva J. Okay, Eva J. Story time. Congratulations. Please type your... by the way, I'm the worst person for names. I used to work for court services and I would have to stand up in court and call people's names and I would have to just correct me all the time because I would be like, how do you pronounce this? I swear they used to play jokes on me with the names.
I do see Dr. Pamela is here. Hello.
Kath Cruz. Congratulations, Kath Cruz. If you can put your question in all in caps, so all the winners. And had enough says, okay, questions coming.
Excellent. And,
yeah.
So this is perfect. Kath Cruz, got your question. Let me put this back. And I do see Beth Aspasia Rising is here. I don't know if you've heard of this book, Cracking the Happiness Code by Dr. Pamela Studley. You know, maybe the person right there who is on the screen. I don't know.
So what is it all about, Gerald?
It's a practical guide to a happier life is what the subtitle is. Trained doctor, neuropsychologist, and counselor. It's like, come on. It's like, yeah. Let's talk about some alchemy there and the beauty of when things get together. I think it's great. So we are waiting to hear from Eva J. I have Michelle Krantz, Kath Cruz. Still waiting to hear from Had Enough and Eva J. In the meantime, we can just looking. I don't see either of those.
So Had Enough said that message was coming. So here's Eva J's story time. Hers is in there now. And I believe Had Enough is still typing.
Okay. So in the meantime, we will start with Michelle Krantz, who said, I'd just like a general on the next 3 months, please.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I have the 3 cards and a little extra bonus.
Ooh, great.
These just came out. So, Michelle, first off, your first card. So this is kind of what you've been dealing with. This is kind of going into the past now. And this is the devil. The devil card that has a lot to do with your it's fears, it's keeping you back, it's I'm not good enough. It's and now it's starting to tell you let that go. And people get that devil in their head, like, you can't do this. And it's also, and this is also the time of Capricorn. So once Capricorn passes, then the time passes, then you are on to, which is your next card. Here, I'll show you. So your next card is the Fool, and you are starting a new journey. And if you haven't started, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking for starting a new business, if you're looking at starting something new after this time of Capricorn, that is when this is going to start. You're going to be having new ideas, new things, new paths to start taking, because things are opening up. And this is you deciding to take this new path. And it could be new job, it could be doing your own business. But the fears have been keeping you back, the devil. So you've had the devil, and then you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is having difficult conversations sometimes, and it's having conversations that clear the air. And then you have the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins is taking step by step of growing things. This is very earthy. So this could also be that you are being the mom. This is you being the making things, cooking, gardening. So this is planting some seeds as well, and that you will start growing your new path. And I'm just trying to do it all at the same time there you go, starting this, because it's going to be growing, these two. So that's what you've got going, is that you are letting go of the fears, trying to get the in there. There we go. Letting go of your fears, letting go of the things that are holding you back. And that's only the things in your head. And that's what the Queen of Swords is about. Sometimes it's those negative thought processes or those negative words. So you're going to get rid of that. You're starting a new path. And that could also be that you are starting a new meditation, or you're starting into a new crowd of people that are more supportive.
Mm-hmm. Madame Maru asks which deck that is. Is that the
I'll find that after. Yeah, I'll find that while Charles doing the reading.
Okay. And
yeah.
Michelle Krantz says, yes, I was laid off a week and a half ago with no warning. Yeah. And Eva J said, I think it's the Tarot Grand Lux.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't have the box near me here.
Okay, we got it. And Michelle said, yes, I'm cooking more now as I have the time, and I'm trying to use up food that is current in the freezer, trying to be frugal with money right now.
Yeah. Michelle, you have thank them for letting you go, because you have something better coming, and that's that new path. So really rejoice, because this is like, woohoo. It's going to be really beneficial for you.
I love that. Michelle, the first card that I got for you is the Four of Cups. This is part of that goes to what Donna Marie just said, which is be appreciative of. Michelle said, I feel free in a way. Pay attention. When someone is laid off or there's a change, oftentimes there's this tendency to fall into the malaise and to watch too much TV and to use the downtime in non-productive ways. Pay attention to what the universe is giving you and to the things that are being handed. Don't get distracted by these mundane things. Instead, keep rotating your head. Keep looking for those signs and those symbols. I think this is one of those things that is, we all need a bit of a rest. We do. That's part of the change process and the grieving process. The other thing that I got is I got the strength reversed. This is not the time for you to try to go this alone and to be really strong and to do all of the things because they're the right things to do. This is the time for you to ask for some help, ask for connections to see what things might show up. I'm not oftentimes reading reversals with this deck, but this card showed up reversed. And so it's like, pay attention to that, because you don't necessarily have to do it alone. I also agree. This is a card of doing things with your hand, getting your hand sturdy, making what it is that you want. Find time for people who support you. This is the Three of Cups. Be around with people who have shared, they're like minds and shared ideas. The ones who are going to say, okay, we got you. We got you. We can help. Yes. Come over. They're also the ones who are going to help you up when you fall down once they're finished laughing and they stop filming it. You need those people. You need those people around you, especially in this significant time of transition. It's like Michelle said, I've been busy going through things in the house to sell or donate. My dad passed away a little over a year ago, and there's still so much stuff. I'm glad to hear you say that, because you're making way for the new things to come in. You're making space for them. And also make sure one of those beautiful things, pay attention to you're cleansing your environment. Make sure when you clear something out, you fill it with something else. You fill it with love. You fill it with some positive energy. That feels important. So there you go. All right. Thanks, Teresa. Teresa had to head out. Did you have anything else you wanted to add to that from what I was saying?
I do not. I just take this as your time through Capricorn season, which we're in right now. So this is the time for you to kind of just take some chill time, go through the stuff, because the new path is going to be happening, and it's right after Capricorn season. So we're in it right now, I believe.
Yeah.
So get ready.
You're very welcome, Michelle. You're very welcome. Thanks for letting us read for you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Next up was Had Enough, whose dog decided to have a little bit of vomit. During my meditation last night, I had a being come into my room. I saw it through my eye, though my eyes were closed. It made me jump. It was tall, slender, smooth, no features or clothes. My heart was beating. My heart was beating. I don't have anything else from that.
Okay. So, Hattie, I want to ask you, was this more like a extraterrestrial type of being? Because this is somebody who's going to be coming through to channel with you, is what I'm getting. And they're coming in and they are starting to be seen, because there's a lot going on in this world right now, a lot of the energies, and there are beings coming in, and we are going to now start seeing more and more that it's going to be undeniably, because we're not the only living intellectual beings in all these universes that there are. Her heart was beating fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hattie, I feel this is going to be one of your guides that is coming in, that is going to be helping you through this awakening that's happening, and because there's so many things. So I'm going to just shuffle up the cards some more and see what I have. So first off, we have Justice card come through, then the Three of the Empress, and then the Page of Pentacles, and then the Six of Swords. So that tells me so these are your cards that just came through. So let's start with your first one. This is the Justice card. So there is going to be a balance. So as you are meditating, there is that energy of, I need to balance things out. The justice is also is that there's going to be a balance. If you look at the justice card, it is not seen with the eyes. If you can see, the eyes are covered up with a mask. And this is not seen with the eyes, but weighing things out. So you are actually, this being that came in is actually somebody that you are going to be channeling, that is going to be giving you messages, that because our energy on this earth is going to start to balance out, because there is so much turmoil right now, and they're trying to soothe things out. And you are going to be one of the channelers. You're going to be one of those that is going to be the messenger that is leading others and giving warning and bringing people together and bringing peace amongst everybody. Then you have the Empress, and the Empress is the mother. The Empress is Earth Mother. The Empress is, and this is what we have to do, is we have to start looking after our world. Our world is going to not be able to sustain us if we keep going. And this is that entity that had come in, or that being that is from another world. And you are being that, and it is to help heal our world, because justice has to happen for our world, for us to bring that energy. And if you look, there's everything is back to nature, and that's what we have to go back to. Then you have the Page of Pentacles, and this is just the basics. We're going to go back to the basics, and that being that came in is going to show you we're going back, and then you are going to be leading people into better way, calmer ways. The fight will be over, but it's all back to basics, and this is what we need to learn, and you are going to be leading everybody. So I know it's kind of freaking you out, but you're going to have more that it scared you. Yeah, because remember, when something new, any changes, we all kind of freak out a little bit, even if it's a change just at work or a change in the neighborhood. What? Somebody planted a tree. That tree's never been there before. All of a sudden, everybody's in that business, and it's like, and that's what's happening. But you are going to be opening up, and they will bring you peace, and so just wait. So share any messages that you get, that you're getting, Hattie, because you're part of that movement right now that's happening.
So this was, and Hattie enough feels badly that they were scared. Well, see, here's the thing. They were just checking up on you, and you were recognizing the presence before it was expected. It was like, oh, okay, she sees me, and so this was it was like a scouting, for lack of a better term. They were scouting. They were checking your progress. And what's amazing is there is oftentimes this is a mutually beneficial relationship that is developing. And don't have this fear of big expectations. Well, I have to do this. You're the chosen one, or something like that. No, just show up and be willing to learn to set your boundaries with your energy whilst you get to know this this energy. Set your boundaries, because I got the Seven of Wands, which is very clearly, as you are developing a relationship, a working relationship, a great thing to do is for you to, if you're not willing to do something, you say it right up front, because then the relationship is based upon the truth as you each know it. It's this idea of when people would say, oh, well, we're just getting ready to know this I'm just getting to know this person, so I'm not going to tell them that when they do such and such that it annoys me. No, tell them up front, because then the relationship is built upon truth and honesty. So don't be, if you're scared or you're frightened, go, "Ooh, you startled me." That's okay, because that tells them where you are. So, and so, okay, Hattie, enough said, gotcha. So excellent. Thanks, Hattie. That's fun.
Thanks, Hattie. And that exactly what Gerald said is like, set your boundaries of what is acceptable, because this is so when there's when there are more beings that are being seen and it's undeniable, you won't be so freaked out, because you will already have had that back and forth, and they are coming in and they are checking in on people. And there's so many people around the world right now that are actually having the same kind of experience, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And you also, the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Wands, which is opportunities and different things that will be opening up because of this.
Hattie Nuff said, thank you so much. This has been on my mind and worrying. I would definitely be paying attention to, is it worrying as in scary, or is it worrying as in because you don't know what's involved? Dig a little deeper with that. And so I think it's one of those things to definitely pay attention. Meditate again, because the only way you're going to do it is you're going to just get through it. Just keep showing up.
And when you are in that meditation, and if they are scaring you, then just ask your guides to step in and take them away. Just say, nope, not acceptable. This is too freaky for me, or I'm feeling it's.
Yep. Set your boundaries.
And make sure before you start your meditation, ask your guides and Archangel Michael to be there and protect you. So if this is, if it's for your highest good, and if this being doesn't show up again, I have had that before, that I've actually had a being as one of my guides, and I'm like, and I was asking the person who facilitated it, I said, it was a little gray ET. And I said, so I'm crazy, right? And she's like, she goes, no, you actually did see that. She says, but just don't chase it. So because mine hasn't shown up since, but it is preparing the world because we are going to start having more communications.
Sure. Hattie Enough said, I will now. Thank you. It was not scary. I was scared. Sure. Oh, of course. Yeah. Of course. Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana. Good to see you. And if anybody hasn't seen, Diana does a thing on beehives and the bees. I love those clips. I love those. I watch those. It's like,
oh yeah. Eva J, and then Kath Cruz, and then we will pull for another round.
That's right.
Eva said, I am concerned about my singing. After getting colds, it takes a long time for my voice to get back to normal. Please tell me this will get better. I am concerned about it. Singing is my passion. And I will say, entertainment purposes only. We are not doctors. If you need to see a doctor about your care, please do so. Please do so. Also, if you are a singer, you might want to reach out to a singing coach for some suggestions on how to help yourself. Go to the experts. You've got a choir director or director, talk to them about what to do and how to work it. So I think that's an important thing to keep in mind.
And I'm not the person to ask, because true story, I was in church and everybody's singing, I'm singing, and the person beside me turned to me and said, well, dear, maybe you should just hum. So I'm not a singer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
here you
it's,
go.
yeah.
Here you go. Dana said, opera singer here, maybe try checking your electrolyte balance.
Yes.
Very good advice. Very good advice. And Eva said, I have been having coughing since I had cancer. So, yeah, the director is a good thing. And yes, I know you aren't doctors. Well, we're just making sure. But I do like that checking balances and things like that. So,
Yeah. So there's four cards that were pulled. So first off, you have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, that's moving into new waters. So if you can't, if because it's it's getting really overworked right now, and what I'm getting is it's almost like you need some soothing. So the soothe and like, I mean, I, as you know, your grandmother used to say, the honey in your tea, that kind of thing. But it's more than that. It is, you check your throat chakra. How balanced are you as well? You may have to take it a step back for a while, but it's just checking your throat chakra. Where have you been feeling that you have not been able to say your words? Where have you been held back? So this is what they're saying, is to kind of start focusing on where you've been held back. And this has nothing to do with the Six of Wands or Six of Swords, by the way. It's just this is the message that's coming through. So this is Spirit telling me. So they're telling me that you haven't been able to speak what you truly feel, or somebody's been telling you not to speak your mind, or what you're saying, they're not listening to you. So if you can't get it out in words, write it out, journal it, get it out, because there's something there that is, so you might need to look back at that. And then you have the Five of Coins. And the Five of Coins is, have you been reaching out for help? And that is exactly what Gerald said. Go speak to a singing coach or a speech coach, because they do have, you look at a lot of the entertainers that sing and that are all like they really strain their voices, and there are certain things that you can do, and sometimes it's not talking. So this might be just go reach out for that help. And then there is the Judgment, and Judgment Day is kind of, so is there something that you've been not saying out loud? Because I'm feeling that once you get this out, it might be because, I don't know, I'm finding it's linked to something else that has happened in your life that you haven't been able to talk about. You need to get it out and journal it, and then the balance will come out and judgment will happen. And as you see, it's the souls. And you know what they say about the angels, how they, you sing like an angel. And I believe that's what's going to happen. But you may even, your voice might be slightly changed, but you will be celebrating. So your voice will be coming back, but it might even be coming back even more angelic than what it was before. So if that makes sense. And if you're our hard metal rock, that might not do for hard metal rock, but that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Eva also said, I get colds and end up coughing for 6 or 7 weeks. I've had vitamin C infusions and have spoken to my doctor about it. I'm glad you're speaking to your doctor. I got the Seven of Wands again. So this is about setting boundaries. I'm going to say something that might be shocking. I agree with you. It does feel like a bit with the throat chakra and speaking the truth and saying what needs to be said. I'm also going to say a little bit differently. Perhaps you need to not speak so quickly and to understand all aspects of stuff with this before you decide what action to take. Your body is still in recovery. Your spirit is still in recovery, and you have to your body and your spirit and your energy have to work in this has to figure out the new pathways for what your body has been through. And you've been through a lot in the last year, Eva J. So partially what I'm saying is it is set boundaries. And part of this may actually be don't say anything yet. Don't speak yet. I got temperance. Definitely making sure that you are balancing all of the things that are going on. Your body is still in recovery. And then speak your truth. I have then I have the Ace of Swords. So things are very different. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you at all, Eva J. But I got a clear message of don't speak so fast, instead of process it internally first, filter it through the new ways, then be able to articulate it, because then it's actually beautiful. It makes more sense than you can imagine. Great.
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm glad about that. Thank you.
And sometimes when you journal, it's actually releasing, and that's cutting away what was holding you back, and it's kind of cutting a cord of, and you know, Gerald, you're so spot on, is that is also like setting your boundaries of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kath Cruz has asked a question about Jean Aries, about the money that owes us, my mom, Gemini, and me, Aries. And also, I would be glad if you could tell me about his next actions toward us regarding this situation. Bit of a third-party question, bit of finances, which are questions that I'm not really approaching right now. However, I will pull some cards about the energy of the whole situation. And I did see Jamie Wandering Mountain Bardic Path pop in. So what do you got?
First off, I have, well, you know, I just can't do this on camera. So first off, I have the temperance, and that's balance coming in. So when Gerald was reading it out, is you have to actually talk to John and say, look, we need to get that money back, and we need the balance back that you owe the money. So what you need to do is get John onto a payment arrangement. That means how much can you afford every month? Because he's probably saying, I can't give it to you all. Get a payment arrangement going, get some balance in, that at least he's starting to bring it in. This temperance is all about balance, and that it is divinely, I look at it as temperance is that faith, because the chest is out, showing that the chest is out and arms are up, and this is very much of an angelic. So, you know, it is, and bringing that balance in, you know, and bringing the emotions back in, because that is, you know, people always think of themselves first. And this is you, when you start talking, going, okay, look, you owe us, so bring it back. And this is bringing them back to being aware that you are there. And then you get the 9 of coins. And that is that you will be getting your money back, all of it. And just because if John can't pay you back all of it right now, then just get that payment going and say, okay, you have, you know, how much time do you need him and what he can afford? Because if he can't afford it, he's not going to pay you. And your mom sure does like to talk about, hey, like, get your mom. Your mom's a little bit of a pit bull, but so are you. With the Aries and your mom, the two of you going after John, he's going to be like, and remember, Aries do not like people telling them what to do. So it's working things together. But then you have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is that it is going in your favor. And John, I don't see John as being very malicious at all. It's just situation as things were. And I think he does care for you both very much. So, and there are good things, and it's going to be, you know, if John is not in it's a friendship that will last afterwards, and it won't, because of making this arrangement. So that is what I have for you, Kath Cruz.
So Kath, part of what's going on is this is always an unfortunate situation to when there's money involved and people are not doing what they have agreed to do. Part of me wants to know if you actually have documentation that is appropriate, because if you do, double check that documentation, then you have the standard to which is behavior is expected. It is part of it. Maybe you have to look at and experience the losses of things. This is the Five of Cups. It's unfortunate that this is going on, that they're not following through, or you're feeling this person may not be being truthful in their actions, or if they're taking some actions. The fact that you know, if you could tell about the next actions regarding this situation, his next actions regarding the situation, I'm curious as if he is getting representation, and if you have representation, I think this is an important aspect. The other thing is, and this is one of those, as a reader, whenever this comes up, it goes, oh, geez, I got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a 10-1 year. Things are going to be constantly changing. You're going to be looking at things differently. There's going to be different opportunity. Nothing is as clear as it seems to. The thing about this is the Wheel of Fortune tends to be a little fortunate, so it could work out in your favor. I would just be very careful to making sure that the actions that you are taking are well thought out, because the first card that I got is the King of Swords. Definitely mastering thought, word, and deed, and making sure that things are in proper order. So, are you getting something else, Donna?
No, I was just putting your link in the chat so people can.
Thanks.
Sorry, I was
no, it's fine. I just didn't know if you were getting some. So, Kath, I hope that gives you some insight, and I wish you the best of that. It's an unfortunate situation when that happens.
It is, but yeah, it's you and your mom are going to have a sit down with them and say, look, what can you afford every month, because you need to get your money back. So, you know, and if it's been a while, you might say, you know, if you don't have anything written up, and hopefully you do, you know, you might have to charge them interest if it's a loan. Yeah.
All right. And more people have joined us. Thank you, everybody. Trust me, I know you have a lot of places you can spend your time on the internet and in life. Really appreciate you spending some time with us. That means a great deal.
It sure does. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So in my description on my channel too is Gerald's links and etc. So you can click on there if you want to subscribe, if you want to book a private reading. It's all there.
Yes, you're welcome, Kath. Eva J did say that she's feeling like there were some toxins that were still being worked out. My guides just told me that there are some toxins from the cold that still need to get out. Part of the earth energy is contributing to it. Well, that does make sense.
Yes. So Ava J, if you also see a naturopath, because I had a tincture for long-lasting COVID that I ended up taking, and it drew it out because I was it hung on for a while. So if you can, sometimes those tinctures, they're not very tasty, but they do help draw it things that are lingering.
Sure. Tamitha is here. Hello, Tamitha and Shine Truth. All right, we're going to let's pull for some more. So, who do we have up? once you get selected for a reading.
Sharon O'Brien.
Please type
Sharon
in your
O'Brien 3260. Congratulations. Please type your questions all in caps.
yes. And then next up we have
Eva J, give it some time for all those toxins to get out of your system. Johanna Lula. Congratulations. Please type your question all in caps.
yes, please.
Congratulations.
I've already got Sharon O'Brien's question. This is great.
Yes. Donna Marie. Congratulations. Please type your question in all in caps. Ooh.
Love it.
Love it. Wow. Oh.
Did cards just explode for you?
Yeah, I think those were for Madame Marie. And Annie Bear. Congratulations, Annie Bear. And please type your question all in caps.
Yay. It's great to see everybody here. So we are Sharon O'Brien, Johanna Lula, Madame Marie, and Annie Bear. So those people, if you can let us know your question all in caps, this would be great. And I'm not sure Madame Marie was expecting a reading, but boom, that's what the universe.
Surprise! Well, you put your name in. Chances yours. You could.
Yep.
Do you see me moving out of my Los Angeles area? If so, when and where? Where do you want to go? I wouldn't go where the big storm is right now, that's for sure. Let's see. Oh, whoa, you got the King of Swords that came out. So this is logical thought, logical, like think things through before you make any moves. So we're just going to go see what cards come flying out, because this is, then you get the Lovers. So if you are in a partnership, where does your partner also want to go? But if you are on your own, then this might actually you might get involved with somebody when you do move. So logical thought, where are you going? What direction are you going? And then you have the Wands, and this is new beginnings, new places that you're going. This is business successes as well, and new business. So where you're going, is it, where is the love? Where is the family? Where is it that you want to go? Because there's going to be lots of opportunities for you. I'm going to do a timing card for you, because you also got the Eight of Wands, which keeps coming up today. And by the end of the week, you're going to start knowing where you want to go. So open up a map and just feel which area feels good. Like, where do you want to go? Is it that you want to get out of the LA area because of the there's a lot of fires down there, there's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of movement and a lot of people, and it's like a go. Do you want to get more rural? Do you want your life to slow down? And remember, if you've been living the life of in LA and always on the move, and having restaurants and places always to entertain you, and having that constant movement, and if you go somewhere very slow and rural, that might be a bit of a shock for you. So these are your cards. So that is the last card. So first off, you start off with the King of Swords, and that is logical thought. That is really think things through, because where you are, is it affordable? Is it, you have to put up, why do you want to move? Is it because you're just bored? Is it because that you're not meeting people and that you want to start connecting with people? Then that means start doing things that you really enjoy doing. Or is it that you want to get out of the area because it's just too much of the past that is kind of keeping you there? think it out, because, don't jump because of, but then there is some, what is it that you love? Is it that you like, do you spend more of your time traveling out of the LA area to get into an area where you love to be? And that is like, think of where is your heart? What areas have you visited? Whenever someone says, I don't know where I want to move to, what I say is go travel, but don't go to like a really nice hotel where you get all the glitzy stuff. Go to like a no-tell motel. Go to a place that is just very basic, and go walk the streets. Go see where the entertainment is. Go see what the people are like. If you go to church, go to the churches there and just feel the area, because there will be one place that really stands out. And this is the opportunity. So there is going to be something that just lights you on fire, that it connects with you, because there's going to be opportunities there. So if you're looking for opportunities, if you're looking to say you want to get into travel, etc., well, you're going to want to be near an airport, obviously, because if you're going to be doing some jet setting, like, is it you want a lock and go place? So you really have to narrow it down. And what I'm getting, because of all of this coming in, this is saying that you really haven't narrowed down what exactly you want. And I hope that makes sense for you, Sharon, because it's saying that you're kind of scattered right now. You have to kind of start going logically and pinpoint where you want to go.
Okay. I do want to say more people have been popping in, including Twisted Sushi, who is able to leave a comment. This is wonderful. CJ and Edward Kenneth has joined us, so it's wonderful. And okay, so did you have the Eight of Wands? Was that your last card?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that was my first card. So Sharon, I'm going to try to be as clear as I can with this. When it comes time to moving, you're going to need to move very quickly. It's going to be a fast move, because I got the Eight of Wands. It's not going to be always for the best reason. I got the Tower. In the meantime, what you can do is you can remove the stuff that you don't want to move with you. Just if it's going to happen, I want you to be able to do so efficiently and as quickly as possible with the least amount of stress. Because what happens is after the move, what's going to happen is you're going to have the Page of Wands energy. It's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of movement, a lot of excitement, a lot of thrills, a lot of concerns with that. What's great about this is go like Donna Marie said, be willing to go and have an adventure in the new place. Look to see, follow the energy. Ultimately, I have the Nine of Pentacles, so this is going to be grounding to you. It's going to actually be very helpful in the move. However, I do have to say, it's not going to feel good in the moment, Sharon. It's going to be a bit chaotic. No, let me rephrase that. It's going to be really chaotic. So just be aware of that. You're holding up your cards. What do you got?
Well, these are timing cards. So by the end of the week, you are going to have a little bit more of an idea of where you want to go. Then you have March. March 17th is obviously St. Paddy's Day. But March at this time, you will either know where you're going or you've already put an offer into your new place. But with that Tower that Gerald was showing, it's saying that you are going to be compelled to move. So something's going to, the reasons why you're moving is kind of, that's why you're asking, is there's a reason why behind you moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And from here, then we have Johanna, and then we have Maru, and then Annie Bear. Annie Bear's getting a sneak peek at the reading she's getting from you tomorrow, maybe.
I'm excited.
So,
yes.
let us know, Sharon, if that resonates for you.
Yeah, if that makes any sense to you.
2026.
Did you want to start this one off? I'm going to just shuffle up. My cards feel like they need a good shuffle right now.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm just going to mute just so you don't hear me shuffling while you talk.
Well, I'm just going to jump right into this because, Johanna, what's great is 2026 is a beautiful time for you. I have the Ace of Wands. You are going to be inspired in some new ways. The energy that is going to be flowing through you is exactly what you need. It's you've been feeling a little burned out. This is going to relight the excitement. It's going to remind you of something that you have done that you really like, but you haven't done it in a while. It's going to be an opportunity for you to pick up something new, or you're going to rediscover something. And I love this card. It's the Star. The universe is looking at your good fortune. The universe wants you to be successful. So things are lining up for you. Follow that inspiration. Allow yourself to go, oh, well, where's that going to lead? Where that's going to lead. Remember to look up at the stars. And it's really important for you to keep looking up. Keep looking up. Keep looking around and seeing where you are. 2026 is going to be a very healing time for you as it comes to relationships. And because I have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of, it's like the Lover's card, and the Lover's card can be very healing. It is about having people around you that get you and support you and are willing to just sit with you. This, I do have to say, we have an ace and a two. Don't try to rush it. Allow things to unfold in their natural time. If you want to paint, paint. If you want to color, great. If you want to dance, great. If you want to sing, sign up for some singing lessons. If you want to do pottery, great. Do that. Pay attention to the signs and say yes whenever possible. 2026 looks quite lovely for you. Quite lovely. That's what I have.
That is beautiful, Gerald.
Yeah.
Johanna Lulu, that is, first off, I have for you is the Page of Cups. And this is new communications opening up, learning how to communicate differently as well. So 2026 is about you opening up and letting communications happen. If you've been kind of keeping in as a hermit, it's time for you now to start getting out there again. It's time for you to start living life, exploring again, getting into that adventure. There's going to be turmoil and upset and things changing for a lot of the energy in the world. But now is the time, is what really matters to you. And this is, you need to communicate. You need to get out there. You need to connect with people. And then we have the Emperor. And this is taking charge of your life and what do I want? And this is you also setting boundaries. This is also business. If you are if you want your business to succeed this year, it will, because you are going to be the master. You are sitting on the throne, and you are going to be very successful, and it's almost anything you touch. And if you are thinking of but make sure everything is legally documented. If you're making any contracts with anybody, make sure, because you are going to, because you see that the scroll is in his hand. You see that it's almost that he's holding the justice in his hand. So make sure that if you do get into any contracts, any agreements, that you have it in writing and that you have something to go by, but you are going to be very successful, because you are going to be starting up brand new things. And then you have the hangman. And most people don't really like the hangman, but I like the hangman because that means all the chaos and turmoil is all around you. It's not you. It's not really affecting you, but it's just around you. And the hangman is, if you look, he has taken into not just hanging there, but actually making it into an art form. So that is once again with connecting with Gerald's reading is there's new things that you're going to be trying and doing more creative things. And then your very last card, which is at the bottom of the deck, is the King of Cups. So there is love connections as well this year. And this is also, it's not just like intimate relationships. It's also relationships with others, friends, family members, people that you work with. It is loving connections, and just keep putting out there, I'm surrounded by loving, supportive people.
Yeah.
And that is what I'm surrounded by. And I give love and support to others. And that is what will come into you. So Johanna Lulu, I hope that helps, but you have a really nice year coming ahead. You know, let us know how it goes, because I'm always curious, like when we do these readings, like how much did your life change? What happened for you? So that is what I have. Did you have anything further for her?
I didn't. I think this is a very exciting time, and follow the fascination, be curious, and say yes. Absolutely. Whenever you can. I think this is a really wonderful thing. So
absolutely. So yes, if anybody wants in, please put in #read if you want to get into the
to the drawing.
Draw. Sorry. See, I keep losing words. This is terrible.
It's okay. Next up, we have Madame Maru and then Annie Bear. Question: most important thing for me to work on?
Yourself. What does Madame Maru want for Madame Maru? That was the very first thing. They were really pushy. They have been so pushy. When your name came up, cards were flying out. So Miss Madame Maru, you are very connected with spirit. So I'm going to keep shuffling because, you know,
yeah,
we want the right words.
Important thing from Madame Maru. Maru. Let me shout a little bit. Maru. The most important thing for you to work on is mastering your energy. This is the King of Wands. The King and Queen are masters, equally powerful, of the element of their suit. Think about what it is when you think about wands. I think creativity, energy, passion. The king tends to be a bit more directive with it. The queen tends to be a bit more nurturing with it. You need to, there is an opportunity for you to be actually going. Where do you pick one thing to focus on instead of all of the things? You have a lot of really great ideas. And I think, wait a minute, Gerald's face was a gift for no duh. Oh yeah. So because you have the Chariot, this is about directing your energy, making sure you are, Maru says, I see the microphone on that card. Maybe you could do a few more lives. Perhaps going live would be a helpful thing. Perhaps for entertainment purposes only. The Chariot, you have to stay. The Chariot, it's a card of a lot of energy, and you have to as you're driving it, you have to keep both hands on the wheel. Because I have the High Priestess. Hello. 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 Hidden knowledge. Great wisdom. If you want to share it, there you go. Donna Marie is chomping at the bit to be able to share. Go ahead, Donna. Go ahead. I love it.
I know, I was listening to your, that's amazing read for Madame Maru. So Madame Maru, first off, we have the 6 of Cups. Is it Cups? Yeah, 6 of Cups. This is all about your past. This is what did you want to do when you were little? What was your dream when you were little? Because it is telling you to start bringing that into the light. This is in the past. So what is it that you really wanted to achieve? What was it? Did you want to be a singer? Did you want to be famous? Because that's what they're saying. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to stand out in the crowd and I wanted to be recognized, and you are going to be. Sorry, this is not what the 6 of Cups is taught. That's not how in the book how it says, but it's coming in as intuition and as the reading coming in. This is what the guides are saying. Is you need to bring in what you want to do from the past. And then it has the 3 of Swords. You have been working really hard in this. You've been having some really difficult conversations, and it might be the difficult conversations in your head. It might be that you are hearing those old past recordings that you were not good enough from the past, and you're going to get rid of that this year. This year is you need to work on yourself, and you are going to get rid of those negative self-talk, that negative, even people around you that are negative. Say goodbye to them. 2026, you don't need to bring them in with you this year. Say goodbye to them. And then you have, once again, the Hangman came up again. So this is, it's either sticking to all the cards. In other words, it's letting people know chaos is going to be around, but it's not actually affecting you. And so carry on. But then you get the World is the card on the bottom of the deck. The World is that the world is your oyster. And so what is important to you is you taking care of your inner child, is letting that old negative stuff from the past, release it this year. And it is going to bring a bit of chaos because your emotions are going to be all over the place, but let them come out and let them go, because then you have the World and you are going to be shining this year. So that is, you are going to be in the limelight. And if you look at this card, you have all the elements around you, and you are very much connected with spirit, and you are very connected with all the elements, and you are going to be in the limelight, and the light is going to shine on you. So don't be surprised by 6 months from now, things are going to be very different than what they are today. That is what I got for you.
Excellent. I love that. And I'm not going to say anything about the Latvian folk tales that she has been thinking about writing or anything like that, because that would be rude and it would be forceful of me to be putting on top of things that Maru may want. So she did say, wow, thank you, Donna Marie.
Yeah, you are welcome. Yeah, so, like if, Gerald, like stuff that, she doesn't want out there like that, bringing light to her, shining a light towards her, it's all coming her way. Yeah, in 6 months, you're going to be surprised. Things will like start going like, wow, everything's kind of crazy and chaotic, but it's going to be fun.
And in 6 months, we could say, I remember Maru when.
When, yeah. Do you remember? We're going to say, Gerald, do you remember that time?
Yeah. Do you remember that time when we were reading for Madame Maru?
Yeah.
And so, Annie Bear, how will our trip go in June, July to Canada spiritual retreat?
Annie Bear, where is your spiritual retreat going? Where is it in Canada? Canada's very big. Is it on the West Coast?
Really?
Yeah, it's, just a tad.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. It goes from, we have coastline on both ends, funny enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, we have water on both sides. Yeah.
By Mount Whistler.
Oh, you are going to love Whistler. Oh my gosh, it is very spiritual. There are a lot of portals. So when you're there, and if you have time, you must go to Vancouver Island, then go over to Salt Spring, or go from Whistler and go over to Salt Spring Island. There are portals there that are very spiritual. They open up. They are crazy, crazy. Okay, so I'm going to shut up and I'm going to do the cards
You
and
don't
see
have
what
to,
brings in.
Oh, she's put on by Kevin, the healing medium.
You are going to love him.
Okay.
Yeah, I have friends in Whistler.
I have been shuffling the cards, and I got the King of Wands again in the first position. Definitely speaking your truth, being able to master the energy flow. If this is a spiritual retreat, I think this is an interesting thing. This is about you recognizing, this is going to be a great chance for you to recognize how your energy is shifting and lean into it. Allow it to become part of who you are. It is a part of it is about accepting the energy and the flow that is you. So, and it is shifting. Yeah. I would also, Annie Bear, I might suggest you take a you take some sketch pads or some watercolor, because you may be inspired to allow that energy to flow from a creative way. Again, I'm not doing reversals in this card, but I got a reversed Knight of Cups. This is, I'm learning Reiki 1 next month. This retreat, it's going to be, this retreat is about you healing you. It's not about you healing others. The focus should be on your spiritual needs, so that you are, don't, how do I say this? Don't try to go to heal other people. You go there for what you need and what your energy needs. Focus on you and your well-being. And because I got the Two of Swords, you're going to be having interesting choices that are going to be coming up maybe before. Yes, my mother passed away a month ago. Annie Bear said, amidst great healing. I think that's good. Part of what may happen is you're doing a lot of shadow work and healing. Part of what may be happening is you get to have the opportunity to decide what you are going to focus on. You may, it feels like they are going to, I've never been something with Kevin, but it may be you set an intention when you get there. Pick one. Don't try to cram too many things in, is what I'm hearing. Don't try to be, this, it is not the opportunity for you to be an overachiever. Instead, be fully present and allow that connection to show up. So that's what I have for you, Annie Bear.
That is lovely. And Annie Bear, what I have for you is Snake Spirit, and it is time to heal. I went to the animal spirit cards because I was compelled to do so. And if you look, it's the number 55, very strong number.
Ooh, it's a 10 1 year. 55
yes,
reduces
exactly. We're in a 1 year. This is all about you getting into your energy. And then I pulled another deck, which is, then you get the acorn, which was prosperity and abundance, good luck energy, great things to come, perseverance and power. And the acorn to me is you are planting that tree, because a tree is very strong, especially an acorn, when you plant that mighty oak, it is there for a very long time, and it has power and it has strength. And this is you going to this spiritual retreat is going to absolutely plant this tree in you, and it is going to stay with you. And that is going to be a major foundation. And I don't know if you're going to be staying if you're going to the spiritual school there with, oh gosh, what was her name? Sorry, I'm dropping, I forget names, etc. But the spiritual school there in Whistler is phenomenal, and she's wonderful. And with Kevin, I think you are going to be like freaking out when you go there, because you are going to go amongst the trees. So you can walk along the boardwalk. There will be you're going to be at the water's edge. You're going to have the forest there. You're going to have the mountains there. It is and so, but you have ties. You've got the 10 of swords. So things have been holding you back. Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So you said hubby's going to be staying back. I've got the Knight of Wands and I've got the Queen of Wands. So he is letting you grow with that mighty oak. He is letting you grow, and without trying to hinder you and trip you up. He is like, you go, babe, you go do your thing, because I'm right here. I'm going to go explore while you go do your thing. But something's holding you back here when you look at the 10 of Swords. There is either it's doubt, or it's that there's just so much that you've been carrying. So this retreat that you're going to is release it all, because you've got the support at home, and you've got your partner with you.
Yeah.
If you see that, you are both the wands, and this is growth. This is business together. This is the support and the mighty oak. And let me grab that card. So between the two of you, you guys get a little acorn. You're a little nutty. So,
well, and you had the King and the Queen of Wands, and I had the King of Wands.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got the court cards. So it's that mighty oak. It's that mighty oak. That's that really strong rooted. So this is what you're meant to do. And I think this is going to open things up for you, Annie Bear, where you're probably going to be coming out as a medium, very strong ties after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I can't wait. I cannot wait to hear all about it when you're back, because you are going to want to stay in that magic. That place is magical. You can go skiing. You can go. It's so beautiful. That. It is just beautiful there. And you have to go and try all the little pubs and eateries there, because that, right there is just absolutely stunning and beautiful.
I love it. I love it. Thanks everybody for being here. It's great to see everybody. We're going to pull two more names and do the readings, but I'm hoping people who are listening in or watching the playback are getting some insight from the readings. Oftentimes I find when we're listening to other people's readings, there may be something that resonates for you. If that's the case, take it, own it. Yes. I love that. So, and all right. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that on there, do this, and so who do we got next?
Hibiscus Healings. Congratulations, Sarah. Hibiscus Healings. Woohoo!
Put your question all in caps for us. Yeah, it is lottery time.
And the last one is Pamela. Dr. Pamela, congratulations. Please put your question all in caps.
I love it.
I do too. That is awesome.
That's great. I'm hoping people are still here. I got you, Sarah.
I thought you said I'm hiding.
No. And Edward did say several of the readings have resonated. So.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, there are messages within people's messages for other people, and that's how spirit works. It's
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
And by the way, I have to say hello to Deborah Zackow
Hi,
from Grow
Deborah.
Your Light. Deborah's on my channel on Monday. We're talking about their new book, I Have Your Number. So I'm looking forward to that. It's great.
I have both of her books, the her tarot reading, and I also got her cards and her book.
And then when life knocks you off, you're happy.
I do not have that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Is it?
Oh, and she'll be giving away some books.
Oh, I'll have to tune in. That's on Monday. Oh, I have to work.
It's at Monday at your 11.
Yeah, I'll be working. Darn it. But I will be there in spirit if I can't listen in. I'll try and do some working lurking.
There you go. And so, okay. So I have Sarah, right? Am I
Yes.
headed in the right direction? I don't see Pamela. And that being said, is Dana still here? Dana, are you still here? If you're still here, Dana, say yes. So hibiscus healing, am I headed in the right direction?
Okay.
Hi, Heather. Okay, since if Pamela doesn't show up, we're reading for Dana because it's my show.
Okay. It's your show. You can be the boss.
I can be the boss. Dana, if you have a question, please type it all in caps. So.
Okay. Ooh. Sarah has some nice cards coming in here. Okay, I'm going to pull this one too.
Go for it.
Okay, so Sarah, first off, oh, look at this. You get the chess. I'm just going to read it on screen because being strategic, thinking it through, power of the mind, a battle is unfolding. So in other words, you're being very strategic and you are making your decisions are thought out. They are not just spur of the moment jumping in with both feet without looking how deep the water is. So you are being very cautiously moving forward. It is not willy-nilly or whimsy. It is very thought out, your direction where you are going. So this is very thought out and logical thought. Is when I look at the chess, it's logical thought, and a process of thought goes right through easily. It just rolls through. Then you get the Page of Wands. So this is new starting of a new business. This is now communications about starting a new business, starting new things in regards to business. So this could be having, different ideas for starting up your business. And this could be either online or this could be brick and mortar. This could be this could be selling things. This could be what connects you in a business sense and your signature on that business sense as well. And your ideas are now starting to be talked about, starting to be coming into fruition. So it's a start. It's talking about it. Then you get the 8 of Coins, and the 8 of Coins is you are very gifted in what you do. You should be sharing that, but this is, you have worked very hard for it. It isn't something that just came out of the blue. Here you go and go fly with it. This is something that you have become a craftsperson with. You are very skilled. You are very trained. This has been long-term learning, educating yourself, and taking your skill and being able to, you are a skilled tradesperson type of situation where you are the master of what you do. You are very, very, very skilled. And it's because it has been, but you've got a few worries that you've been things have been, you talk yourself out of things. You say, oh, but that can't work. So we are going to be looking at how can Sarah stop that negative talk. So when you start feeling that coming, then you're going to say, nope, we're not going to listen to that. We are going to let that go. And that is what is, believe in yourself, because you are very skilled. And I can attest to that. I've seen how skilled you are, and you are very gifted, and it isn't something that just came out of the blue. You are very skilled. And then you get the back of the card. Guess what it is? It is, then you have the Ace of Swords, and that means that you are away what no longer serves you, and you are now removing the obstacles in your path, and you are starting new things, and it is beautiful, just absolutely stunning. And if you look at that eagle, you are seeing things from above, and you are looking down of what's going to work, what isn't, because you are going to be able to see very clearly where your path is going, and you are going to be very, very well received. If you look at this card, it is that you are skilled. So Sarah, I wish you all the blessings, and let's chat.
So Sarah, how blunt can I be? Look at me. By the way, everybody, we have had more people who have popped in. Thank you. It is great to see everybody here. I saw, let's see, Andrew has arrived, and so it's great to see everybody. So, Sarah, how blunt can I be?
And Sue Toffee, and wow, lots of people. Hi, everyone.
Yes. Okay. As blunt as you need to be. Sarah, part of what it is that is necessary for you right now is you need to realize you are not an amateur. Girl, you're not an amateur. You actually have lots of power. You have lots of skill. You have lots and lots of intuition. That being said, it's now time for you to start leaning into your power and your authentic, powerful feminine beauty. I don't know if you identify with feminine, divine feminine. It doesn't matter. You need to lean into this intuitive healing resonance that is has always been around you, except you're not willing to go, well, there it is. That's me. And so part of what it is, part of what it is, and here's why I'm saying this. I got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, great. Figure out your language, figure out your words, figure out how to say things. But it's followed by the Tower. You are not in the same place that you were before. The world around you has changed. It's now time for you to step up and to be the master of your language and your skill set. Because what's happening is this has served you very well. Absolutely. It has served you well. It has given you some confidence. Believe in the confidence that you are experiencing, because you need to lean into this and lean into you are the one who has this great power and this great ability. Kings, again, remember, equally powerful as the queens, the king is much more directive with it. You need to start going, we're going over here. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Because underneath the Tower, we have the High Priestess. Oh, wait. Yeah. Underneath the Tower, we have the High Priestess. Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but if you try to hold this much energy in a closed bottle, that bottle will explode. It will be the tower moment. Sarah, this is you. Stop arguing with it. Excuse me. Sarah, it's now time for you to realize the power and the amazing aspect of who and what you are. I hope that resonated, Sarah. I mean, I know that was a lot, but they were like going, you've never read for this person, and you need to hear it's leave the ways of the old behind.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not an amateur. You may feel like one. You may have imposter syndrome, boom, 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 and all that stuff. Just keep showing up.
Yeah. Yeah. Sarah, you are so gifted. And it's like, you've got to let this go. This stuff that's like, oh, I don't know. And it gives you that self-doubt. Yeah.
Yes, I always
I was
question
with
myself because I do and believe things so differently than everyone else. By the way, that's your superpower. Lean into that. Own it.
The king of wands, was it that you had for her?
King of Swords.
Did it have the scissors and the hands and the?
Yes, it's the knight. I mean, it's the barber.
Okay, so Sarah, look at this. This is hands. This is hands-on. This is the scissors. This is like so cool because that connects me with her, absolutely. So, and I'm just going to pull and you get the crow spirit, which is co-create with spirit. So, and the crow's staring at use your hands, use that magic, use that. You've got that. She's so gifted, and you are so right. I love the reading for her.
She is gifted, yes, and just like all of us, we need to believe in that gift, and we need to be willing to put it out there, and we need to have people go, "No, you're not for me," and guess what? That's okay. We're not for everyone. People don't like the same kind of music that I like. I hope not, because the world would be a pretty dull place. So, exactly. And Sarah said, this reading filled my heart. Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, I am going to be on Heather's channel by Brush, Bone, and Indigo Ash on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. We are, she's invited me to join her and Jonathan Daly for a little bit of art. And so I'm going to be doing some fabric stuff if I can get the setup. So
very cool. Yes. I am going to be with Sarah at Hibiscus Healings. We are going on February the 4th at Reset and Realign. And that is that we do together. And she's so gifted. It's so much fun.
So because it's my channel and I'm going to, I've pulled rank. This is Dana, who is supplying the questions for Back and Forth with Jamie and Gerald on Tuesday. I'm about to travel for some musical gigs, and it feels very exciting. I would love to get a reading on the general trip. And thank you. You're not shouting. You're helping somebody who is watching a lot of chat go see your question.
And before we start, I do want to say thank you to all the moderators, everybody who's been posting our channels, and thank you. Cannot thank you enough. So appreciate you. You just make things run very smoothly when we're doing our readings.
And I did see Pamela Batchelor saying, Pamela, it was the Dr. Pamela. And yes. But Pamela, if you want a reading, contact me. We can make that happen for you. Boom, just because. All right, Dana, I'm about to travel for some musical gigs, and it feels very exciting. I would like to get a reading of the overall trip. Oh, oh, I'm not a singer, but hello, it's the Sun card. How's that for a freaking awesome card? It is going to be an amazing trip. You're going to have a lot of fun. I also feel you are going to be connecting with some new energies, maybe some new bandmates, or you're going to be making a few connections that are just going to, oh, okay. And I just have to say this. Look how this, I love this Sun card, because the baby is being held up by an adult. And it's just like, yeah, look, this is what's going to be happening. This is the energy for the trip. The trip is elevating you so that people who need to notice you are going to notice you for all of the right reasons. All of the right reasons. I love that. And you get to have this beautiful opportunity of practicing temperance. How are you going to be able to balance this new energy? There may be some new songs that are being written, and some songs in the same genre, but a different perspective on that genre, and some different things. But there's this beautiful balance of that. Hydrate. Whenever I see this card, it does suggest hydration. But also make sure that you are paying attention to your physical and emotional and spiritual needs. Do not push yourself too far. Pay very close attention to that. And I have the Three of Cups. Love that for an idea of a trip. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be toasting. You're going to be recognizing. And I feel like I'm shouting. What's really great is you are going to be, being around people who see you and will tell you what you're not recognizing for yourself. Oh, and Dana said, my guides have been telling me to drink water. Then drink water. I mean, I'm not going to argue with your guides, but I love this because, again, 3 cups, have a cup of coffee, have a good cup of tea. There's a lot of community building, and it's not community building. It's interesting weaving of energy around music and musicality. And are you picking up a new instrument or something like that? Pick up a new instrument. I keep hearing it might be some sort of a horn or an air instrument, but I would be very curious to see what that's about. And also, don't try to rush things as they come along. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Allow things to, if you take bread out of the oven early, it's just chewy and gross on the inside. Allow them to incubate. Allow them to incubate appropriately. God, I love that. That's the 7 of Pentacles is under temperance. God, this is great. Okay, what do you have?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get into, so anyways, so Dana, right away you get the Star, so that is telling me that you are going to be in the spotlight. You are all, and your wishes are coming true, so you're going to be very successful, and you are going to be, this is just the start. Just get ready to make sure that you have a really good suitcase to be able to go on the road after this, because you are going to be doing a lot more traveling and you will be in the limelight quite a bit more. So you are going to be recognized. And then I pulled the Arrow, which is movement, direction, achieving goals, and reaching your target. So if your intent is to get your name out there and be recognized, this is what it's doing. Then you get the Seven of Swords. So this is telling me, do not listen to anybody who has any negative criticism, and also watch for theft. So make sure any of the gear that you've got, make sure it's locked up. Don't leave anything in the cars or in the vehicles. Bring them into your hotel rooms, etc. Because they're saying just watch for theft, because people are opportunists at times when they'll just, if something's left out, they will just pick it up. So just make sure that you keep an eye on everything, make sure things are locked up properly. You don't leave your purse or wallet or something out and about and easily accessed.
Make sure you pay attention to where your instruments are.
Exactly, yeah. And this is what I'm getting, is that there's an instrument in a case and somebody just picks it up. So especially if you're traveling to the airports or anything like that, or that you're kind of going with, there's a lot of people, keep an eye on your belongings. Absolutely, 100%. And then I love this, you get the Six of Wands. Talk about victory. So if whatever your intention is for this trip, it will be victorious, and then you are going to also be crowned. So don't be surprised if you get offers for more opportunities, more things coming your way, and you becoming that star that you were not quite expecting. And it is also going to be, you've got the King or the Knight of Coins. So that means money is coming in for you. And this is money that you've earned, well earned. And be very proud, and make sure that you also start doing a little bit more recordings, and also do video clips of the towns that you go into. Do video clips so you have those memories, because at one point you will be putting music to those video clips. I don't know, you might be writing a song, but it's showing me that with your travels, you are going to be putting music to it. And these are going to be very fond memories for both you and the people that you are playing music with. So there's going to be a lot of memories, and some people that you come across now are actually going to be making it pretty big. So you're going to have like, oh my God, I was with this person, I remember when. And it'll be that so remember, you are going to be that shining star.
Nine of Pentacles supports success that is it's hard-won success, and absolutely fully worth it. And if you're not taking an extra couple of journals, please do so. And make sure that you have good writing utensils.
Yeah, there's going to be, it's going to open up wide open.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wow. I mean, this has been incredible. I mean, thank you, Donna Marie. Maybe we will read together again.
I think we will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gerald, it was such a delight. It was a lot of fun. Wow. This is giving me chills.
I appreciate how our readings are sharing the same information, slightly different perspective. That's always a powerful thing for me. Always a powerful thing for me. So
it's been you guys are good together. Thank you, Madame Maru. And I cannot wait to see what you are putting out this year. Party.
Yeah, Madame Maru, I love it. So
yeah.
Wow. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. This has been like freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I had a blast, and boy, I'm telling you, Spirit was in the house. I was getting a few things that it was like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, slow down. Yes. I can't hear you.
Well, and I do have to appreciate people for allowing us to read for them. It is a pleasure for everyone. I can speak for myself. It's a pleasure to read for you. So
absolutely, yeah,
it's a great honor. It charges me with great energy. and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So
shall we both pull a card for?
I think that's a great
collective?
idea.
Yeah, I'm going to pull an animal spirit card.
And I do see Bridget Vintage is here. Hi, Bridget. I saw you earlier. So.
Hi, Bridget. Oh, and everybody, please don't forget to go and subscribe to Gerald's channel, please. He's an amazing reader and very entertaining. Puts on different shows throughout the week, and you know, if you can't make one, you know, pop in, go check them out, because you know, he's very gifted and very talented.
Thank you. All right, what do we got for the collective? I'm pulling from the Out of Hand Tarot, and the collective is judgment. Don't be too judgy on yourself. However, if you judge other people, make sure you have receipts. Don't be just shouting at the top of your lungs without making sure you have the correct information. And by the way, should you be the one doing the judging? Maybe, maybe not. Do so informed.
Yes, and yeah, with that judgment. And I got the fox spirit, which is think on your feet. And I'm also getting that, and I know this doesn't connect, but they're saying there are spiritual awakenings that are going to be happening.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And some of it is because of the readings that were given today, that some people are opening up their spiritual blessings that they're, and so everybody, you know, thank you so much. You know, think on your feet. Remember, if it's coming at you, zig or zag, duck or dodge. But you know, there's good, you know, life is going to be throwing things at you, and just remember, spirit's with you always.
Absolutely. Donna Marie, thank you. And thanks everybody for showing up with good energy. If you enjoyed this double perspective, please like and subscribe. If you're watching the playback, please share a timestamp of your favorite reading. And so the replay is going to be up for everyone. And I do want to say, you know, in a world where you could be anything, be kind. Bye.